It broke both bones of my lower leg. It broke my shoulder blade, my eye socket, severed my tricep, broke my arm. And this whole time, the doctors were kind of prepping my family and saying, he's probably not going to make it. I grew up wearing garnet and gold. I was born here in Tallahassee, and my whole family is Florida State, so that's all I've really known is garnet and gold. And I always remember coming back here to Florida State as a child and just thinking, this is where I want to go. And there really wasn't any other option for me unless it was here. When I first came to school here, I went back in 2002 for a very short time. And at the time, it just wasn't working out. I couldn't get focused, couldn't get the motivation. I needed somewhere to go and something to do and something to be a part of. So I decided to join the Army. I was a paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne Division. I did 3 tours. I did 2 to Afghanistan and 1 to Iraq. I was about 2 years in when we deployed. I thought, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be in my life. And as I started to get, a little older, I realized that I want to be able to do more. I want to become a physician's assistant. Well, trying to juggle the military and then also, I just had a newborn in class and everything like that, it just made it so complex. And so that's where I really started thinking about going back to school to get the degree and then go back in as an officer. I hit the ground running. I didn't waste any time. I was in the spring semester of 2014 and I was taking a full load of classes. Did very well. And then a few weeks into my summer semester, I was in a near fatal car accident. It was May 17th, 2014, and I was headed home, and it was late. It was very late. I had been at actually a Rotary Club fundraiser. It was night golf, and I didn't really leave where I was at until about 1:30. And on the way back, I lost control of my vehicle. A tire went off on one side of the road. Tried to correct to come back, but it was a very steep drop off on the right. I overcorrected to the left, then came and pulled it back to the right and lost control, and I slid into an oak tree on my driver's side. It just really left me in a bad state. A lot of the law enforcement who responded, a lot of the EMS personnel, they thought I had passed away. I was in a medically induced coma for about 10 days. The doctors looked at my notes as this was coming along, and they didn't think I was going to make it. That's where the Vet Center really came in and helped me out. All these people, they came on a regular basis to see me and check on me, just trying to cheer me up, and it just really was amazing to see that they cared and that they wanted me to get better and that they were there pulling for me. And that just made me want to work harder at healing. The Veterans Center started calling everybody, admissions, finance office, health compliance office, all of these folks. So they really got everybody pulled in and going, hey, this guy's had a really rough time right now. Let's help him out in any way that we can. And that's what really made me get motivated, try to get over what had happened. Somehow I pulled through. I don't know why I made it, but there is a reason that I made it. And I'm glad that I made it. It's precious, really every day is precious. And if you have family that you love and friends, tell them, because you don't know. I didn't think that kind of connection would be outside, other than for a few select individuals like your family, but really they've become another family, and it's that close-knit community just like it was in the military. And that's, I can't even begin to think of how this all got to where it is now, but it really changed my life.